Well, all the things that we said about Marshall von Erich, that applies to Ross as well. He is the older brother of the two. He is 30 years old, one half of von Erich 3G, a reference, of course, to third generation. Much like Marshall, trainee at the Pro Wrestling Noah Dojo, this guy has done just about everything there is to do in wrestling, and he's just 7 years in the business. God, I see so much of Kevin. I see so much of Kerry even in what they do. It's amazing.
It's in their blood.
See, what my dad gave me in my blood, I have to be tested once a year. Just to be safe. God, it's so quiet in here. You can hear a pin drop.
This was throughout the whole tournament.
I feel like we're doing commentary for the whole building right now. Collar and elbow, and Leland's got to cut him off. I don't think you're gonna outduel this guy. He's the definition of grittiness, the definition of toughness. You know what he told me? He said that as much as his father is known for, he wants to excel. He wants to be better. He wants to be different than his dad.
Well, I don't. I can see different, not better.
I can't imagine eclipsing the great Harley Race.
And his father's done it all in the world of professional wrestling. Was even crowned the king of professional wrestling at one point in time. Legendary NWA World Heavyweight Champion, one that actually meant a lot. I mean, the NWA is around today, sure, but back then, it meant when you was the NWA champion, you literally traveled around the world defending that title.
It was literally a world championship, and Harley Race, such a fine mind for the business as well, if you think about it. After wrestling, after his body got a little too old for it, he went on to managing. You know, he managed great world champions, like, for example, Vader, Big Van Vader.
Lex Luger.
Lex Luger, exactly. And Harley Race, when it slowed down even more, settled down in Eldon, Missouri, and opened up the school that helped produce his own blood, Leland Race. And Race punishing Von Erich in the corner right now, so close to a disqualification. But much like his dad, I get the feeling that he really doesn't care. He just wants to do damage.
Well, that was his father's mentality. He wanted to go in the ring and punish his opponent and hurt him. Had so many different ways to put a man down. You can see some of that style in Leland here. In Leland now, the head and neck of Ross trying to twist it off his body, it looks like. Hollering at the crowd here.
This crowd is like analytical with it, just staring, just trying to make sense of everything that they're seeing right now. It's amazing. And what Leland Race is accomplishing right now is, I think, he's trying to cut off the blood supply. It makes it very difficult for Ross von Erich to function in that ring when you're doing so much damage to the head, to the throat area, everything that he's doing.
Leland now's got Ross. Ropes. Body drop.
Thought he was going for an Alabama slam there, but instead went for the back body drop. Leland Race is such a grounder and pounder.
Side chin lock now, and Ross von Erich, referee Adam Cole checking him. Seeing if Ross wants to possibly give up here. I'd like to see if Ross can pull out the claw, as his brother just did in the match before. Ross now firing up.
catches him, cuts him off there, Leland Racer. I'll tell you what, if Ross hits that claw, I don't see a lot of guys getting out of it. And the damage that it does is almost immediate. It just shuts everything down. As Ross Von Erich trying to get this crowd back into it.
Ross now shoots. Flying drop kick into the corner of Leland.
See the elevation there.
Oh,
look at this. Leland rolls him up. Thought he had him.
Their father, Kevin Von Erich, was famous for them flying drop kicks. Ross now went for the claw, but Leland
outsmarts him. Sweeps the leg. Figure 4.
No, it's an Indian deathlock.
Oh, no,
there.
You're right. Yeah, he's got the Indian deathlock locked in. Ross Von Erich, he's a long way from the ropes. I don't know that he has a lot of choice here unless he wants a broken leg. The crowd wants it, but it's not to be.
Ross taps out. Indian deathlock by Leland Race. That's an old school move, Brady. Nobody does them holds these days. Leland Race using the Indian deathlock to take out Ross Von Erich here in the quarterfinal round of the Super 8 tournament.
Well, now we have the semifinals are set. We have Lance Hawaii, we have Marshall Von Erich, we have Leland Race, and Brian Pillman Jr. Put him in the randomizer. We don't know who's going to fight who, but it's going to be an amazing time for sure. Still to come, plus the big 6-way match for the ECWA heavyweight title. Ty Austin chased it for all of 2018, got it at the end of the year, but the trick is to defend it successfully month after month. Will this be the night that it finally catches up with Ty Austin, plus the ECWA Tag Team Championship on the line tonight? The return of Vinny Talata.
South Philly's own, teaming up with Nick Curry.
Third generation star, I should say, and Leland Race so impressive there. He don't seem too happy, though, for somebody who just won.